Welcome back to Blitzkrieg Bob, where we find Joey getting a performance review. It seems he has a little bit of improvement to do with his skill set, but I'm sure Joey won't have any problems with that. In fact, he heads straight over to the gym to get started. And what does he find? But his first encounter with bullies here at the school. Brad White and Harry Harris, followed by a gaggle of wrestling school rejects, and seem to be taking exception to Joey's upward trajectory. And Joey, being the guy that he is, when asked, he was upfront and open about his problems with his fellow classmates. The whole interview process was very confusing to Joey. The interviewers seemed to ask questions that struck Joey as odd. And that sets up our first match of the day. So let's head to the ring for the beef for the week.
Joey's got a beef. And he's bringing his friend Coach Emerson to the ring to help him settle it. Jonko here. Whoa, no. Okay, that's very funny, Joey. See, he's my friend. Anyway, Jonko here with a special double beef doubleheader. First one up here is guys that seem to be pushing Joey around behind the scenes. Here they come now. Brad White and Harry Harris from All American Wrestling. As we all remember, at the center of that rather vile and obscene chicken incident that sent them back to wrestling school. There are just some things you do not do in a wrestling ring. I remember them arguing that it was only a rubber chicken, but that just makes it even more disturbing. Well, Joey's still got his microphone. Let's see what he's got to say to the twins. He says he may have been a champion at All-American Wrestling, but that doesn't mean anything at wrestling school. That's true. That trash promotion. It might as well be a wrestling school. Yeah, Joey's the champ. Yeah, he's gonna beat you guys too, I bet. But I say that as a completely unbiased commentator. I'm gonna call this thing right down the middle, just like I call all the others. The referee takes matters into his own hands and restores order. That's what I like about wrestling school. Joey continuing his onslaught as he picks the Harry Harris up into a horsey ride. And another horsey ride. Joey's on top of Harris now. I think he's whispering something into his ear. I think he's clucking like a chicken. He's humiliating this man. And he flings him up into the air again. He's looking all revved up now. He's choking him out by the rope. And he picks him up for a beanbag planter. Joey picks up Harris into a pop-up cattle mutilation and they win. Joey and Coach Emerson settle their beef with the hairy duo. They look overjoyed as Joey makes his way to the back. Coach Emerson seems to be saying something to the hairy duo. Coach Emerson seems to be pulling back to say something to Brad White. Couldn't quite make it out. But they're the victors. Joey and Coach Emerson celebrating in the rampway. They're having so much fun. Oh, they're the best of friends. And coming up in the main event, the second part of our double beef doubleheader. The vampire Lestat Macabre may have bitten more than he can chew with Arthur Price. But first, buy this book.
Joey and Coach Emerson are riding high on their big victory against Brad White and Harry Harris. Coach Emerson would look to go to the bar straight away to start their partying. But Joey's called to the office one more time this evening. Joey, not being a paid wrestler, jumps at the opportunity to earn a little extra cash.
Seems Joey is our referee for our second beef of the night. I don't know why he's waving. There's nobody here. As Arthur Price now comes down to the ring. Looks like he's calculating some sort of plan here. All sorts of weapons. And look at that. Isn't that great? Get it? Great. He's holding a grate. Now, scary Lestat. He is the vampire of wrestling school. His entrance has been known to make people faint in the audience. Who could ever predict the outcome of this? Insanity! Pure insanity! And the bell rings. Joey seems to be informing Lestat of the rules. Oh! Up and down into a cutter. Not exactly sure what Lestat's problem is here. He seems to be arguing with the referee, Joeyramone. Arthur hoists up Lestat, but Lestat reverses. Now Joey comes over for... Nice German suplex. Joey taking control of this match. Looks like we might be going home early. Joey with a boot to the face to Lestat. You know, it's been a long day, and I really appreciate this kind of officiating that gets us home at a good time and ready for bed. And Arthur with an elbow drop. Lestat is bleeding all over the mat. But quite frankly, that could be a little bit of throw-up. He is a vampire. Joey with a horsey ride on Arthur. I guess he's saying, let me show you how this is done. And he smacks Lestat into the canvas. 1, 2, 3! We get to go home. Lestat is a little upset. Understandably so. But I don't know what he means about not being qualified. I thought he did a bang-on job, but I don't know about crossing an angry vampire. Does not seem to be a very good idea. But Joey seems to know what he's doing. Thank you, Joey, for such an amazing referee job. This has been Dr. Chonko signing off for the evening.
That was an interesting matchup, and Joey managed to speed through that match with plenty of time to get to the bar and meet up with his friends. And there they all were, having a grand old time. There was Coach Emerson, there was Infinite Fest, all seeming to be proud about the memorabilia that they've collected over the years. Oliver Gold sits at the bar with the best idea Joey had heard all day, as they drink the night away. Oh, those crazy party animals. And as Joey makes his way off the bar, here we go. And here is where any wrestling school parties truly begin. That wasn't nice, Oliver. And like we know Joey, being a good friend that he is, he's got the coach's back. And he starts to teach Oliver Gold some respect. He flips him around a few times until Oliver Gold cries mercy. But it never seems to be over until it's even. And like an eye for an eye, maybe an oyster for an oyster. Like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends. Buy my book.